Hello, Blue Regard. You must have been waiting. Holy shit. I literally just... the stream probably only literally just went... I literally just clicked the start button. And you're already here. Hello, Daydreamer. Hello, Lemon Bunny Mama Bear. Just doing a little bit of Genshin Impact dailies while we let everybody gather. Let's see what artifacts we get from Stygian Onslaught. And my resin capped out at 200. Fascinating. How did that happen? Botrix is not in here. Can't stay long today. Apparently, Columbina gives...
Use of force authorized.
Surge. Control breathing.
I thought
damn it.
the war was over. I warn you. Ninja. Send.
What do we got? Flower. Goblet. Nothing. What are you recording today, Bunny?
Use of force authorized.
Stronger.
Warn you. Looks like violence is here.
Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi! Yeah! Yeah!
Ninja.
He's done. We gotta kill him a handful of times.
Send.
HP Goblet. Critical damage, energy recharge, elemental mastery. HP main stat. I mean, this is a pretty good goblet.
Use of force authorized.
Stay on him.
Headbutt! Zero incoming! Yeah! Hut! Hi! Let's move!
Looks like violence is the answer.
It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hut! Yeah! Hut! By my spark, the night burns! Hero incoming! Boof! Look out below! Start the clock! Yeah! Kapow! Hi! Yeah!
There we go, done. And Daedreamus says that she only got sad pieces from the Stygian onslaught. That's sad. Okay, this circlet. Let's take the set bonus filter off and see what kind of circlets we can get our hands on. Crit damage, crit rate, energy recharge. Ooh, this is a nice piece. This is perfect for my Columbina. 21% HP. 6.2% crit rate. We got elemental mastery. There's no energy recharge, but that's okay. Got like 3 of my pieces with energy. Cool. Think Columbina is done now. The next best pieces are right here. It's energy and elemental mastery, which is nice. But this was a piece that I was gonna give to Dea a long time ago. 21% HP, 6.2 crit rate, 21 elemental mastery. Yeah, this is good. I could have this goblet on her, but this one's also fine. Elemental mastery is good, especially for a character who's just gonna be involved left and right in elemental reactions out the wazoo. So I'll take it. And if this one rolls poorly, we can roll this one as well. Alright, time to roll some pieces. Okay. We got 1 roll on everything. Hopefully this last roll will be on energy recharge. It's on attack. There's barely any energy on that. Let's see how this one does. Oh my god! Why is there so much attack power on every piece? Alright, there we go. We got some energy. I almost don't want to re-roll it due to the fact that some other character might want all of that energy. Or, I'm sorry, attack. Maybe we'll roll a bunch of energy on this goblet. No energy. More elemental mastery. That's a lot of elemental mastery. I picked these pieces specifically because I wanted some energy, and I'm getting none. Crit rate, crit damage. Well, there's no energy on this one, so there's no... I can't get any energy. which is a little bit disappointing, but it rolled very nicely. It rolled perfectly. Out of all of the pieces, though, I'm kind of disappointed I have no energy on that flower or that piece. %20 energy recharge. Are we for real? Are we serious? Alright, whatever. I mean, her elemental burst cost is like, what, 60? With 20% energy recharge, brother? For real? Alright, whatever. Fine. Got 82 elemental mastery there. Daydreamer's just like, HP and attack on a sand? I can't imagine that. Why not? Who would want that? Daya. Still snowing here, says Lindsay. Enjoy the snow.
Use of force authorized.
Surge. Control breathing.
Boof! Hut! Hero incoming! Headbutt! Charge! On my mark! Boof! Look out below! Justice o'clock! Yeah! Hut! Height!
I warn you! Looks like violence is the answer.
Let's move! Headbutt! Height! Yeah! Look out below!
Ninja!
New set sort of gave me okay pieces for Durin, but Yennefer pieces were terrible.
Send.
HP sand, double crit, cool. Last run. How many minutes are we up? Only 13 minutes up. Seems to be the complete opposite for you.
Use of force authorized.
Quick as a flash! Height! Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock!
I warn you!
Start the clock!
Violence is the answer.
Yeah.
Hero incoming! Yeah! Boof! Height!
Ninja! Send.
Defense, HP, nothing. Thought I could get some pieces for Yunjin. But nope. Unfortunately not. Let's see. Let's take that feather. Thank you. I wonder if there's any other pieces that I can level up that I might be able to get some sort of energy on. It's like, this is nice, but I would really have liked some energy. Maybe I can use a reroll feather. Because look, I got at least 10% energy here, which is nice, but... Eh. Hello, Katsuro. How you doing? Yeah, this might be a piece that I'll just... Yeah, I think I'll just re-roll it. Nah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it for now. We'll get energy from some other means. I just hope to have gotten more energy from my statistics, but it just didn't work out that way. Which is fine. There's plenty of more of critical damage circlets that probably have some energy recharge on it. This one is HP Elemental Mastery Energy Recharge. This one's critical rate main stat. Eh. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. That's the way the cookie crumbles. This is the way that Columbina will be built. For now. Daydreamer said some weirdo joined her world some time ago and asked if she likes noodles with paper clips and sawdust.
Add Ast.
Nah, I'm just gonna leave her there. She's built. She has all of the statistics that she needs and a good weapon.
Thank you for completing.
I already poured enough time into our artifacts. I spent like 5 days farming artifacts. Yeah, we're done. This is good enough. They're all shiny. Katsuro, neither is having 6 constellations with a signature weapon enough. It will never be enough. It's done. She's built. This is good. I'm moving on to the next character. But that said, how many minutes are we on the stream? I think it's about time to get to the Discord sharing. Yeah, we're 20 minutes in. She has all the statistics she needs, Katsuro. I'm not gonna farm substats for 6 months. I'm not farming for 6 months on substats. It's not happening, Katsuro. I did that with one character with Neuvillette. It's not happening. Ugh. I'm probably just going to change maybe a couple pieces here and there, and that will be that. Because money, Katsuro. Don't have enough Mora to level up more artifacts, and I'm done with it. I reused an old piece. It's got plenty of health. Anyways, let's get to the stuff sharing. Saving the circlet for somebody else. Anyways, let's get back to the previous Sunday. Yes, saving that circlet for somebody else. We got a lot of stuff here. Last Sunday was the 18th. Yes, and I already looked at it, and I'm telling you, I'm saving it for somebody else. Moving on. Here's the stuff in our channel for Sunday. Kimiko sharing more about her rats. Yeah, you got a lot of rats. How did the rat hurt her leg? Was the rat limping? Like, how did you know the rat hurt their leg? And she's saying the rats appeared out of nowhere. It's still funny though. Katsuro, I swear, if you look through anybody's account, you can find a million things that you would suggest somebody does differently, but I don't care. She's not even leveled up yet. And I'm not farming substats until the character is leveled up, in which case I don't have the supplies and stuff to level her up yet. So, yeah. Yes, Katsuro, it's going to wait. She's literally level 20. That's a much bigger deal than swapping a circlet. And right now, Stygian Onslaught's going, so I'm just getting sets for people that aren't built yet. You know, somebody like Yunjin. That's my plan. Anyways. The leg is bigger and she couldn't go right. You mean she couldn't walk correctly? You don't need substats, just main stats. You swap the circlet. I guarantee you, Katsuro, I absolutely promise you right now, without beyond a shadow of a doubt, that if I would have had a critical rate circlet on, you would have been saying your crit damage is low. I absolutely promise you, beyond a reasonable doubt. Because you would have been like, you've only got 50 crit damage, but like 60 crit rate? You need crit damage. Swap. It's one or the other. Please tell me you're going to fix her? No. I said that I was done. That's it. That's her build. I guarantee you, though, if you would have saw, if I would have had a critical rate circled on, you'd have said her critical damage is low. I guarantee you. Because you would have saw it would have been like 60% critical damage or something. Mm. Nefer's the main dealer anyways. Yeah, I don't even have a team composition to really put her in. And she's not leveled up, so there's much bigger fish to fry than what circlet I'm going to equip on a character that I'm not using. Um, when you said they appeared out of nowhere, they must have been sleeping right here, right? You got so many pictures of your rats. You know, what made you decide to get rats instead of a different animal, Kimiko? You're one of the only people I know that has specifically chosen rats and not something like a cat or a dog, the usual domesticated animal. Why rats? Your mother? What did your mother do? Did she convince you that they're easier? Making the rats a little bit more clean. I love this cage. Just took the stage out, and the other one, it's so easy to clean. That does look easy to clean. You just pull out the slide at the bottom of it, rinse it out with water, dump it out, dry it off with a towel, put it back in. That is an easy clean. Why not? My mother had rats, and I wanted a hamster, but rats are better. What would be the difference between rats and hamsters that you like, Kimiko? Mina after taking a bat. Right now, yes, there's bigger fish. Well, that point in the future is going to be after I get done leveling up and building Yunjin and stuff. And also leveling up characters. The only reason I'm farming artifacts right now is literally just because Stygian Onslaught. And I just got the feather, which is nice. Rats are bigger and do not only sleep during the day, and there should stand bath. Oh, you mean like they stink less? Oh, bat. I thought you were talking about a baseball bat right here. I was like, what? Did you just do a home run on this little rat? No. Taking pictures of the rat after a bath. Keiko's like, no. It's Mina again. These rats sure do like planning to wait for Columbina rerun, dude. Time is fine. Yeah, I right now, I mean, if I need something with Hydro done, I've got Neuvillette. As it sits right now, I don't even really have a team planned out for Columbina, so there's no point in building her if I don't even know what characters I feel like using her with. Rodent pets do tend to smell, so I was curious, do rats smell bad? A friend had a guinea pig, and it smelled horrible. Also, you said about cursed builds, meanwhile me with salad builds on half of them. That said, though, you, Katsuro, while you do use a lot of salad builds, you tend to use very robust artifacts with stats. You tend to ignore the set bonus more often in favor of having really, really good substats on your artifacts, which really helps you out in that way. That said, It also kind of traps you too because now you've got such good pieces. And it's hard for you to find matching set pieces that are good enough to replace. It's kind of like being stuck on a really, really, really nice gladiator set for Arlecchino when you want the Whimsy set. Kind of like being stuck in that way. Oh. Where is this picture even taken at? It looks like the rat is underneath a table or something. Look at those teeth. Look at those big old chompers. Probably can crack open a sunflower seed with those jaws. Menza slept yesterday too. This is definitely underneath a blanket somewhere. But look at him curled up. The way that they hug themselves and then lean forward to tuck themselves in. Does anybody else sleep like this? Like curled up into a ball because it's much more warm and comfortable that way. Yep, that's what only finished making Raiden like yesterweek. And also exactly the situation with your Arlecchino. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. As a result of like building your characters that way, you do have them built strong, but if you wanted to be like super optimal with it, like it's going to be a tiny gain for a whole lot of pain. Hello, Cammy. Welcome, Cammy. Share some of your drawings, Cammy. I give hearts on all of these so that everybody knows that their stuff is loved. So many rat pictures. I love that you always share so many pictures of your rats. You know, the fact that you share them all the time, everybody's gonna know about your rats because every single Sunday you've not failed to send rat pictures. And this is Lucius drawing a Venti. It looks more like one of the Hexenzirkel witches than Venti. Draw Sucrose instead. This does look like Sucrose. She's got the shy face and everything. Rats are important. They are very nice. The fact that you want to share them every week shows just how much they mean to you. Also, it's funny that I recently tested all of my main teams, and they all come up pretty close outside of Flynn's. I don't know why, but almost all of my teams come really close to Katsuro. I have no idea why. You know, whether I do Nuvolette, Auroron, and then Columbino, or Nuvolette, Auroron, Sucrose, and Barbara, or Nuvolette. Yeah, it's strange how close the DPS of all of my teams are. I can't really figure out quite why, but hey, at least all of them are high. I've even got a Bloom team of Nuvolette, Yao Yao, Kuki, Kale. Even the Bloom team is doing really close to all of my other teams. Very strange. But you know, it's awesome. Do you take your rats out of their cage to let them sleep inside the blankets and stuff? When do you usually put your rats in the cage? Because I only see occasional pictures of them in the cage, but whenever they're out the cage, they're always sleeping. But if in order for them to sleep, they gotta be tired. So how often do you let them out of the cage, and for how long? And NCIA is sharing his limited edition 3D printing filament. Only 500 spools made, and he got one. I wonder what are you gonna 3D print out of this? Damn, NCI is lucky and rich. Very, very much so. This is the god of fear in her and Lemon Bunny Mama Bear's new YouTube channel. You play him. What do you think? Very creepy. Moderately unsettling. You let them out for hours or minutes. Depends on if they sleep or run around. Kiwi, your mice are adorable? Yes, your mice are very adorable. Katsuro says, well, in my case, it's a bigger question because literally all of my teams I managed to push above 70k damage per second easily with Flynn's, Chaska, and Lauma with Columbina, Hyper Lunar Bloom, which pushes 90,000. Well, damn, that's a lot of damage. Oh, Cammy! Cammy's sharing her drawings. Look at this. Cammy drawing a sketch of Alhaitham. She's dating them as well. 21, 22, and 24. So, in the last 4 days, you did pieces of this. Very nice drawing. Look at the way that she details the shading of his clothing. Cool Hatham. Yeah. Also, the way that she shades for the nose is nice and easy. She drew the nose and mouth in very simple ways, which is good. I was thinking about when Kenji said, keep it simple. And this is good. Very solid. But I really like the way that she moves her pencil when it comes to shading clothing. I always talk about that with Cammy. If I ever need some clothing drawn. Oh yeah, she did really nice highlights on the hair too. Look at this, where she made the light reflecting in the hair. It's nice. Hello, the god. I should really get back to drawing some of these days, at least maybe send some of my old art so I can get reviews and ideas into drawing more. That would be a really good idea, Katsuro. That would be a really good idea. Again, the little princess who loves food. Well, I got a 1 in 4 chance of guessing which rat this is. There's Minza, Mina, Suki, and Somi. I'm gonna guess this is Suki. No, Suki's the black one. It's probably Somi, the white one. What is this rat eating? Must be eating like a sunflower seed or something. Oh, the god. I will play your edit, but I do have to mute the sound. It's Minza. Dang. Well, I had a 25% chance of guessing correctly. And if I guessed correctly, I could have claimed that I knew, but I got wrong. Suki is black. Okay, well, I was right about Suki being the black one. Process of elimination. What character is this anime from? Or what anime is this character from? What animated cartoon? Your edits? Yeah, I know. I do have to mute them because of copyright music. I'm never sure if it's copyright music, so I do always have to mute it. But it does look quite nice. Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling. Oh, let's play the other one. I do leave it able to be played in the Discord for people that want to hear the sound, but because of the stream, I can't because copyright. Always have to be careful about it when it comes to music. Oh. I think this is the guy who never looks with his glasses from Jujutsu Kaisen. Or no, he's always wearing a blindfold, I mean. And I saw Monkey D. Luffy, the stretchy guy. I recognized 2 characters there. Nice little edits that you do here. What encourages you to make these edits? Since some of them might have copywritten stuff, there's no way that you normally would be able to, do you do it because they're your favorite characters? And this is Daydreamer's submission. We can see her little doggy. Dog wants to go outside. The dog said, nah, I'm done. I don't want to go outside. The dog said, it is cold out here. I don't like this. Dog took a couple of steps and then turned around and said, nah, I'm good. Let me back in. Name just for fun, I guess. Daisy did not like it outside, did she? You can see the moment of regret. Let's see the moment of regret. Oh, we got a can of aerosol. Looks like some deodorant right there. You got some bleach. We got some mail on the right. We got a magazine that's kind of discarded. What looks like an old Spice bottle. Was that a can of WD-40? That is a can of WD-40. Put some of that on the door. It's all creaky. And watch Kimiko be like, Troy, quit stalking. I don't know, man. Where's the moment of regret? The moment of regret was right there. Why are you looking at the table? What's... What's wrong with looking at the table? And there's the dog regretting going outside. Thank you for sharing, Daydreamer. And Lemon Bunny Mama Bear saying herself on the left, her boyfriend in the middle, and her best friend on the right are gossiping. Is this VR chat? I did make her go back outside. It took a minute of convincing to do though. You might have had to go outside with her. I can't tell which one. Is Bunny this tiny person on the bottom left? It's hard to tell if this person is another person or part of this person's costume. I think this is their best friend on the right. Evie is the boyfriend, and then this creature right here in the bottom left must be her. That dog has no fluffy fur. Dangerous says, hell no, I stayed inside, but she went out. It looked like you had on a jacket, too. How cold was it out there? I don't know, I can't tell. Oh, wait, since this is VR chat, they probably don't display your own username above your head. She's under the blanket and snoring and has been ever since she came inside. All right, well, we're only 47 minutes in on this stream, so I guess maybe I could just finish an artifact route or two in Genshin Impact. Uh, that should be a good idea. We should do that. Cammy, you think you can draw Flynn's for me? Says Lindsay. Yeah, Cammy, you've been awfully quiet. Cammy says her first ever commission.
Running late again.
Hello, Retime. How you doing, Retime? We just finished sharing our stuff, so now I'm just doing the boring daily collection stuff. Kimiko says, tomorrow's school. How am I? How are you? It didn't snow where you are. I don't know if it snowed over there. Did it snow over there, Kimiko?
Get back on track.
Hey, Lindsay.
Let's roll.
When was the last time you made a paper airplane? Or a snow angel? Sorry, hiccups. When was the last time you did both of those? A paper airplane. Or a snow angel. Or both. How long has it been since you did that?
Let's go.
Hurry up, Grassa.
Way long ago when she was like 8. Dang. Maybe it's time to make another snow angel outside, Lindsay, since you never do it. Next year there might not be any snow left. You'll never be able to tell people what it was like. This might be the last year that we get snow.
Let's roll.
Mind the wind.
I think I saw that you got Aoife, Lindsay. I said congratulations about that before. You got Aoife, but congratulations again if you haven't.
Let's go.
Say the 10 pool. You just reminded me I had a spare random wish, so I'll use that. Hopefully I get a 5-star. No, it's a bow.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Mind the wind.
Running late again.
Let's go.
Don't forget to your parametric transformer, Daydreamer. And Lindsay.
Running late again.
Daydreamer says her phone's dying, so she's gonna head out. And Lindsay said, I forgot I even have that thing. Yeah.
This realm is... If you ever...
Let's see what this daily commission wants.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Mind the wind.
Control breathing!
Hello, Arise. We just got done with the stuff sharing. If people have more to share, they'll have to tell us.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Before I finish these aimless Genshin Impact dailies.
Start the
Then am I gonna end the stream? Probably. My Sunday streams have been rather short. And I was thinking about making a lot of filler content for Genshin.
Running late again. Get back on track.
Alright, let's collect some artifacts. Wow. Hey, look at that. Instructor Flower. Crit rate, crit damage. Locked. Elemental Mastery Sand. That's nice. Maybe start another game after this? I was actually going to start a couple of games. Death Road to Canada and Tainted Grail are ones that you guys might find fun to watch. Sunday Discord games ain't a thing anymore? Well, it could be. The number of people interested in them slowly started to die off, so eventually I just stopped. You're not gonna use that 4-star ever. Instructor 4-piece. There's hardly any artifact sets like it. Also, I use Instructor 4-piece on my Traveler. Because no matter what element I change him to, it's going to be useful. I could get a different goblet, but I just kind of use whatever goblet is just available, sitting around.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry.
Instructor pieces were so hard to find before they released Columbina set with Durin. So damn hard to find.
Look at this stuff. It's so white. Control!
How's the Varissa build looking? I still need to get her leveled up one more time, but I don't have any more Electro Gemstones, Cammy. Here's our weapon, the Widsith. And here's her statistics. There's the flower. Some stories, if anyone has one, it'll be more interesting and longer. Sometimes people do share stories, like a Lemon Bunny Mama Bear. Sometimes she shares stories and she shares something she was writing. But here's my flower. Here's the feather cami. Here's the sands. Here's the goblet. And here's the circlet. The circlet, I messed this one up. Because I meant to choose attack percentage, but I accidentally clicked attack flat instead. So it would have been even more perfect, but this Varissa is good. I'm not changing her any more than this. This is as far as she goes. Except for talents and the character level. I'll get that leveled up more, but that's it. So much crit rate on the flower. Yeah, it just depends on what people have to share. Sometimes the Sundays are a bit longer, sometimes it's a little bit shorter. And maybe I can continue the Discord games again if you guys are interested in seeing that more still. Fictional stories, I meant like a real one, which happened to you or someone you know.
Quick as a flash.
Sometimes I share that. But the thing is, I shared plenty of those things, and you know, you can only go for so many Sundays in a row. And some weeks, sometimes we have more stuff to share. Other weeks, it's a little bit lighter because people are maybe busy or something. You're thinking about switching your Varissa from Codex to the plunge set? Alright, the plunge set is where it's at, man. That's where the miracle hits happen. That said, if you have other characters to build, leave Varissa alone, and since she's got something that's good enough, then, you know, focus your attention and energy on something that isn't Varissa. But hello, Saitish, how are you doing?
Hurry up, Brassa! Here I go! Controlled breathing. Step aside! Step aside!
Troy, your Varissa isn't in the showcase?
Quick, find some. Quick as a flash! Time to roll!
Why is your Noelle level 80? Because she's Ascension 6 and I don't have enough XP to level her up to 90.
Roll!
I'm getting every character to 80 out of 90. So Ascension 6, but still 80
Wait again.
to get that last Ascension buff. And also, I just kind of like leveling them up that way. One could say... Yeah, I will get the elixir now from Natlin Vaults. Hey, congratulations on that.
So nice and warm. Nothing like the warm sun on a full stomach.
Running late again. Gotta steer clear of other people.
Have a taste of this.
Kapow!
Arise says he hasn't wished on the Noel banner. Good, preserve it. You only get it once, and once it's gone permanently. Yeah, a lot of things are gone permanently.
Time to roll. Hurry up, Brassa! Kapow! Running late again. Here I go!
Come on, Leeway Route, give me all of the artifact XP.
And away I go!
Hurry up, Brassa! Look out below! Time to roll! Heads up!
Are you
Another
gonna go
test
buy
subject.
Grand Theft Auto 6?
Try.
What is this meme of when Grand Theft Auto 6 releases? It's just a game release. I mean, I know it's been in early development for like 20 years now, but that's literally every single game in the Steam market. Like hell, go look at Project Zomboid. It's been in early access for 15 years. As a matter of fact, the original demo of Project Zomboid quite literally looked like Game Boy Advance graphics. And I'm not joking. You can actually look up the original Project Zomboid demo with Kate and that other guy. And it literally looks like Game Boy Advance.
Hurry up, Brassa!
So, I mean, like, why is the Grand Theft Auto 6 delay? Genuinely asking if you're gonna play it? Oh. I just
Late
assumed
again.
that you were memeing about it. I don't know. I played Grand Theft Auto.
Justice o'clock. Headbutt.
I played the original Grand Theft Autos and San Andreas, and I think I played 5. If Grand Theft Auto 6 has a single bug you're suing, I guarantee you, Cammy, that there's no playtesting being done. The playtesting being done is you pre-ordering the game. Troya Varissa is top 31%. She needs a more critical rate. She's gonna stay exactly as she is.
Roll. Running late again.
I'm not getting any more crit rate from anything. Make a critical rate circlet with 20% crit damage. Or I could just leave her like this. Because this is a great circlet. It's got 30% energy. Or damn near. It's got 24%, which is where all of my energy recharge is coming from. What you want me to do? Reroll the goblet? Because, like, this reroll is not going to do it either. I might get, like, a tiny bit more here. I'm not getting anything from this one. Struggle. This is, like, top of the curve. Where? Explain to me where you think I can get better, more substats. Hey, what, the flower? You want me to re-roll the flower? Because I'll probably lose critical rate if I do and gain some more crit damage. And I re-roll this and say goodbye to all of my energy recharge. On a character that, like, needs boatloads of energy. At like 135%. Just use Codex? No, because then I would have to refarm the entire set. This is... I'm not refarm... Because then, if I refarm for Obsidian Codex, guess what? I'm gonna have to get a whole entire artifact set. So no, I'm just leaving her alone. She's wonderful. This is great. She kicks ass. Like, there's nowhere to really get more critical rate other than just using my reroll feathers, and that's it.
Time to roll.
Because if I get a critical rate circlet, then I'm gonna lose like... I'm gonna lose like quite a lot of yeah, quite a lot of crit damage. And I would also lose all of my energy too if I change the circlet as well.
Charge! Fight! It's justice o'clock.
I didn't know you could delay that mini burst for so long. 74,203. Yeah, and I'm at 61.8 and 225. So, like, the energy recharge matters with her too, unless you got a bunch of constellations, because she needs it. Just like Flynn's, she does lots of little mini bursts. You have 42 crit rate with Codex. But the thing is, okay. Critical rate of what? Arise. Critical rate of what?
Smash down! Yeah!
According to Akasha, it would be top 1%. No, it would not. Because you have 40% crit rate, but what do we have? We have 100% plunge damage. So whenever you get a crit, that's what our normal hit is worth. But with a different circlet, she could be better. Akasha is rating the critical substat very high, but Verissa does need energy. Energy is valuable to her. And if I get rid of that, if I get rid of this circlet, tell me where I'm gonna get my energy recharge from. Am I gonna destroy the flower? You want me to destroy this? Should I destroy this feather? Is this feather not good enough? Is it trash? Should I take some of the critical off of this and re-roll to get some energy on my sand? Double crit onset electro damage bonus goblet with 3 rolls of critical. Maybe I should trash this one so I can get some energy. Main stat. Yeah. Yeah, we get double damage. 100% extra plunge damage. 25% plunge damage here. And then what? 15% per stack, so 5 stacks. 5 times 15. 75. Yeah, 100% plunge damage. So, yeah, you may get that 40% crit rate arise, but may I see how much she does? Sure. You get double the damage with your plunge. 100% plunge damage versus 40% crit rate. The plunge damage is very intense. That's also not discounting the fact that I would have to re-roll to get another set that's like just as good as this one. And to get 20% critical damage, I would have to get, what, 2 or 3 rolls into critical? So that's 50% of my rolls if it's a 3-stat line starting. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave her as she is. Farming that plunge set will be a pain in the ass since it's not on the strong box. Oh, that's where I got you. I didn't even go to the artifact domain at all. And yeah, that's what I was saying. If you've already got Obsidian Codex, just stick with it. But if you have Long Night's Oath already with her, then continue with Long Night's Oath. I didn't use the artifact domain. My flower and feather, I got those from when I cleared the abyss and opened up a box, so I kept the artifacts. The sand is an off-piece, and the goblet and circlet are crafted. So I didn't use any resin, I just crafted. And the reason why I have flat attack is because I made a mistake. And clicked flat attack instead of attack percentage.
Let's roll. Here I go. Here I go. Heads up. Hurry up, Grassa. Kapow! Time to roll. Gotta steer clear of other people.
Yeah, you can give the other, you can share the sets. I hate sharing artifact sets. I literally go out of my way to make sure I don't have to share artifacts with characters. Because I hate it so damn much. Acquired a character's whole set without setting foot in their domain. That's news to me. Yeah, pretty much, Cammy. That's exactly what happened. Never set foot in that domain, not one time. Actually, no, that's wrong, because I've helped other people clear the domain. But I never spent a single cent of resin in there.
Running late again.
A new job.
Running late again. Time to relax.
7 elixirs spent. Look at it a different way. Oh yeah, 7 elixirs.
Heads up.
Marissa was worth it. Because Cammy likes Marissa so much. So I was like, oh, okay.
Turn that frown upside down. Time to roll.
Zero crit stats rolled. I needed energy. As a matter of fact, this Varissa would be even worse if she didn't have that circlet. Because I wouldn't be able to burst enough without 30% energy. All that crit would not matter. It'd be like Durin rolling nothing but pure crit rate and crit damage on all of his stats. And then not getting his burst every rotation.
Get back on track. Time to roll.
Cammy says Varissa is her best performing character. She's too fun.
Well met.
Gotta steer clear of other people. Hurry up, Brassa!
Durin with Varissa. Shungling. use Shungling.
Time to roll. Heads up! Hero incoming!
Good hater without any good
Hurry up,
reason.
Brassa!
I could say the same thing about Chi-Chi. People hate Chi-Chi for literally no reason. She didn't do anything. Matter of fact, she was killed for literally no reason and then forced to be brought back to life against her will. Just because some Adeptus felt guilty for their crimes. And then she's one of the top 10 most hated characters in Genshin Impact. There's people who would rather have Dottore than Chi-Chi. They hate Chi-Chi so much. She's literally done nothing at all to anyone. Valid reasons to hate Verissa.
Let's roll!
I guess maybe somebody could say that, I don't know,
You're pretty tough. Time!
she's normalizing
Cast your worries to the
poor
wind.
eating habits, I guess.
Go! You're free now!
Headbutt! Heads up! Hi! Yeah! Yeah! Kapow! Hi! Yeah! What?
Oh, by the way, Arise.
Running late
Um,
again.
You wanted to see after this artifact run, and I started just smacking things. I'll go to Miliastra Wonderland. Lore-wise, no one hates her, but ruining 50-50. Same goes for Diluc and Tighnari. Then that means Mona is equally trash. Garbage. Same for Mizuki. Hell, fuck it. Well, let's go even farther and say that any 4-star character is hot trash. Because after they reach Constellation 6,
The pleasure
Bennett
is all
reaches
mine.
garbage tier. Dumpster tier, even. Because all it does is waste your pity and give you a refunded fate. So therefore, Bennett is trash too. Just as bad as Chi-Chi. If not worse, because he plagues your 4-star drops and not your 5 stars. And 4 stars are even harder to get than 5 stars. So whenever you're trying to get a C6 4-star, Bennett is worse than Chi-Chi. People say Verissa has an incoherent design. Detached sweater and sleeves, but also rocking a short skirt. And had almost zero lore relevance and stole 5-star status from Eon-san.
Anyone need a coach? Armed and ready.
Where's Verissa?
Are we going on a trip? Or to a competition?
I don't have the, I didn't equip Chevrus's, other healing set because I don't feel like rebuilding her. So she has Noblesse on top of Durin having Noblesse. Uh, 90 seconds.
Okay! New life!
On my mark! Hands where I can see them! Drop your weapons! Headbutt! Hi!
Oh.
Final warning.
I messed up the rotation.
A turning point in space.
You asked for it. Charge. Yeah. Yeah. Hero incoming. Yeah. Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Stop right there.
Leave it to me. The story has only just...
Let's move. Hands rocking. Yeah. Look out below. Height. Yeah. Move. Charge. Yeah. Yeah. Hero incoming. Final warning. Faster. Stronger.
Watch out. A turning point.
Justice will prevent. Headbutt. Hero incoming. Oof. Heads up. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Raw hate on a character for their outfit isn't justified. This is what I think. I think it can be justified because if a character breaks your immersion, something that is paramount to the enjoyment of a character is, yeah, something that's paramount to the enjoyment of a character is definitely your immersion. But yeah, that's her damage. She's not level 90 yet, but she will be soon. And I have the Widsith as my weapon, so. You might have seen a couple of hits that were higher than usual. Consistency issues and whatnot.
Drop your weapons. Hands right. Let's move.
The story has only just begun.
Headbutt. Charge. Yeah. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Oof. Look out below. It's justice o'clock. Start the clock.
The story has only just
Justice will prevent. Yeah. Kapow. Charge. Yeah. Oof. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Kapow. Final warning.
turning point in...
On my mark! Hands rocking! It's justice o'clock! Height!
I don't know why I just
Justice
flew away
o'clock.
from him.
Headbutt!
I messed up the rotation last time. Oops.
Drop your weapons!
Leave it to me. Decay. You...
Start the clock! Hero incoming! Charge! Yeah! Oof!
Seeing like 127,000. 143k is the highest I saw. 50, 60k DPS for Verissa is a bit sketchy. Well, yeah. I still need more levels. Eon-san is level 70 out of 80, and Verissa is level 80. And Verissa's talents still need a couple more levels, because she's 8 on her normal attack, 7 and 7. That said, she should be doing really well once I get the rest of it leveled up. But I will have to wait until after Stygian Onslaught is over with. Arise says mine does 100k highest. Yeah, it's either 40% critical rate or you get 100 double damage. double damage or 40% crit rate. And I'll take the double damage. Not to brag, chat, but my Verissa has like 120k DPS. Highest single hit of like 270 to 300k. That's a lot of damage. I mean, she gets her job done, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, both the Obsidian Codex and the other one work just fine. That's some good damage, Cammy. You should be proud of yourself. You worked very hard on Verissa. I remember when you were still getting reviews of the character. Now you've stopped doing that. Alright. I might have enough time to get this male mannequin outfit, which is nice. You got the Nouvellette skin? Yes, I do have the Nouvellette skin. You didn't notice? Genshin has a thing about doing that. It's Blue Regard. Alright. We're done with this. It's, oh. Right. We'd have to head back to our world. I had a little bit more artifacts to collect, but, you know, I'm not in the mood for it. I think, yeah, I think that, I figured out a way to get to record Death Road to Canada, and I'll probably end the stream. My Sunday streams are rather short these days, but, well, that's alright. Bro lost his hairs. Most likely gave it to Columbina for her weapon. Most likely, yeah. I kinda want this little outfit here from Miliastra Wonderland. What is it? This one. It's a very nice, sharp butler outfit. A very formal. I'll have to remember to log in every day to get that stuff 5 times a week. Oh, God. Alright. Alright, Millie Astor Wonderland. Alright. Time to end it. We'll see you later, guys. End the stream. Bye, everyone. Yeah. I'll see you later.